Hi, Quinn and Dan here. Welcome back to another March Sadness ECI update. I want to thank everybody for their entries and their votes. Cast your votes or enter below. First up, we have Team SOS.
Team SOS. This house has an oil-fired furnace and they have an air conditioning coil on top. Everything here kind of looks like it was haphazardly ran with the electric, the oil. We would love to get in there and really shine up this one.
Next up, we have Team Sleepless in Summer, an OG Levittower with a window unit that's spitting out ice pellets.
Team Sleepless in Summer. They're currently using window units, which are loud and they don't really cool a whole space properly. As you can tell, they're using a ladder to hold it in the window. So let's get them to the next step and let's get them into a mini splits or a full system into their home.
Next up, we have Team Prehistoric, whose unit's older than anybody who still likes the Jurassic Park movies.
Come on, man, Jurassic Park isn't that old. Team Prehistoric. They have an old lowboy oil-fired furnace with an air conditioning coil on top. They're using fossil fuels to fuel their system, which is highly inefficient, and the air conditioning coil on top is probably plugged, and when it comes on, it probably sounds like they got velociraptors running around in their ductwork. Let's get them something quieter and more efficient in their home.
Our next contestant is Team Baby Fever. She doesn't have a ticket, but she's still trying to get into the stadium.
Team Baby Fever. As you can tell, they have a little human. As you can tell by what that little human's holding, it's a fan because they don't have any central air in their home. They're planning on adding another little human into their family. And one thing I know about babies is when they're hot, they're fussy. So let's get them a mini split or let's get them a split system so that we can make their house comfortable, so that they have two comfortable little humans and a nice, quiet house.
Wrapping up our first bracket is Team Out with the Old, whose unit is louder than the Duke student section.
We need some earplugs when that one comes on. Team Out with the Old. This unit is minimally 20 years old. The electric isn't up to code, so we'd have to change that out too to make it so that it's nice and safe for everybody to work on and for the home itself. This thing's been ready to go since I was born. So let's get this thing out of here.
Moving on to tournament number 2, our first entry is Team No AC, whose entire house is run by window units only and is spending enough money to host his own March Madness tournament.
Window units only? You're gonna throw your back out putting those in every summer and pour them back down into the basement.
Tell me about it.
Oof. Team No AC. One of the most devastating modern day problems is not having air conditioning. This house, they don't have it. They're gonna have to use window units. They're a pain to lug around the house every time it starts to get hot and then pull them back down, bring them down to the basement, throw your back out. You miss 5 days of work. Your wife's yelling at you to get off the couch. It's a mess. Let's get these guys some votes. Let's see what we can do. Get some Mitsubishi mini splits in there. Make the house comfortable.
Next up, we have Team Bye Bye Bessie, whose unit looks and sounds exactly how you would expect somebody who's named Old Bessie.
Team Bye Bye Bessie. I'm pretty sure this is older than anybody that's watching this. This actually made the sound that Johnny Cash heard when he was in Folsom Prison when that train went by. This thing's gotta go. Let's get it out of here.
And next up, we have Team Aged Out AC with a 23-year-old AC system.
Team Aged Out AC. This is a picture of their outdoor unit. As you can tell, the coil is completely corroded out. They even have moss growing on it, so this thing's been going around like the Rolling Stones. It's actually starting to get moss on it. With the new system, they can get something that's highly efficient and not the 12, 13 tier that this thing is, and they'll see savings always.
Last but not least, Team First House and Broke, new homeowners with an over 30-year-old unit whose thermostat is no better than a broken scoreboard.
30 years old, that means it's time to go.
Tell me about it, my back's 30 years old.
And I know that thing's done too. Team First House and Broke. The worst thing that can happen is you buy a brand new house, the biggest investment of your life. Year, 2 years into it, your AC system's dead. It's a costly replacement, but they entered the competition to give themselves a shot at winning a $20,000 new system. But that's why ECI is doing the March Sadness tournament, where you can enter to win an HVAC system up to $20,000. There's still time to enter, so make haste, do it quick, because we got 3 more days? 2 more days? March 9th, it's the last day you can do it. Upload your system, get it.